Welcome back to Bourbon Country Reacts.
Hey,
That's Dustin.
yep, I'm here for that.
He's our bourbon guy. I'm Keith. I mean, I'm kind of a music guy. You guys are familiar with us now.
Hopefully.
Yeah,
If
well,
you haven't,
if
go
you're
check
new.
out some of our older stuff. We might do one of those. I saw something about an intro video. Maybe one day we'll do one of those. But you can check out our other stuff.
Yeah. So, what we do here, we react to country songs we, to our knowledge, have never heard, and we check out bourbon. Good bourbon, usually. What kind of bourbon we got?
So you've had Old Forrester before,
Yes.
like the 1920.
I like the 20. I like the 1910.
What we have here today is Old Forrester single barrel strength.
This I have not had.
This you have not had. This is 127.4 proof. So it's warm.
I would say.
This is a I've touched it. I enjoyed it. Let's see what you think.
All right.
What are we listening to?
So we are going to check out another, as all of our reactions have been lately. Dustin overfilled his glass a little, and that high proof. That's gonna be fun. Another viewer suggestion. This is "Believe" by Brooks and Dunn. So I've heard the name Brooks and Dunn. I don't, to my knowledge, think I have ever listened to one of their songs. So, all right, well,
Check it out.
let's check it out. Comes highly recommended by you guys.
Yeah,
So, let's see what Brooks and Dunn are all about.
you need to. Oh man. Yep.
Old man Wrigley lived in that White House down the street where I grew up. Mama used to send me over with things. We struck a friendship up. Spent a few long summers out on his old porch swing. Said he was in the war, went in the Navy, lost his wife, lost his baby. Broke down and asked him one time, how you keep from going crazy? He said, I'll see my wife and son in just a little while. I asked him what he meant.
Keyboard.
He looked at me and smiled, said, I raised my hands, bowed my head, I'm finding more and more truth in the words written in red. They tell me that there's more to life than just what I can see. Oh, I believe. A few years later, I was off at college, talking to Mom on the phone one night, getting all caught up on the gossip, the ins and outs of the small town life. She said, oh, by the way, son,
That's still a keyboard, right?
Yeah.
old man Wrigley's died. Later on that night, I laid there thinking back. Thought about a couple long lost summers. I didn't know whether to cry or laugh. If there was ever anybody deserved a ticket to the other side, it'd be that sweet old man who looked me in the eye, said I raised my hands, bowed my head, finding more and more truth in the words written in red. They tell me that there's more to life than just what I can see. can't quote the book, the chapter or the verse. You can't tell me it all ends in a slow ride in a hearse. You know I'm more and more convinced the longer that I live. Yeah, this can't be, no this can't be, no this can't be all there is. Lord, I raise my hands, bow my head. Oh, I'm finding more and more truth. The words written in red, they tell me that there's more to this than just what I can see. I believe. I believe. I believe.
Huh. Wow.
From the keyboards
Yeah.
to the backup singers,
Yep.
and most definitely his voice.
Okay.
Dude, that was old school soul and R&B, man. I mean, that could have been, Marvin Gaye, or just the greats of coming out of the Motown scene in the 70s.
The keyboard almost had like the point. Then I asked the question again. Like, I at first I thought I heard organ.
Yeah, well, it was a
then
keyboard, but it was a synthetic organ.
Right.
Yeah, so I mean that was soul.
We got a soul country song,
It-
and he was pouring his soul out in it.
oh my God, does he have some pipes?
Holy crap, dude!
That I don't know who Brooks and I'm
Which
assuming
one's which?
I don't know which one's which. I'm sure you guys will tell us.
Yeah, was that Brooks that was singing?
I'm gonna assume so. And Don was playing the guitar in the background or whatever. But holy crap, can that guy sing?
So, in a different way. So I'm gonna compare him to Stapleton. When we heard that Train song, Stapleton, when he got on that mic, he punched you in the face with his voice. This guy did the same thing in a totally different way.
Oh, absolutely. But the way he was using the scales, like running up and down, that's Motown. That's soul. That's R&B. That's what those singers do.
Lots of skill.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. Yeah. I mean, the female version of that would be the old school stuff, like Whitney Houston or stuff before. But again, like Whitney's stuff, Aretha Franklin, they had that kind of almost in times in their songs, that kind of in church organ sound, because that's where they all learned to sing.
Right.
So,
Right.
Hey, is that where this guy learned to sing?
Maybe.
Did he learn to sing in church? I mean, this was a fairly religious song.
Felt like it, for sure. It kind of reminded me of that one song we did that you said may go on your playlist because it's kind of a reminder song.
Mm.
This was a very much reminder song. I don't know. Is it playlist material?
Nah, this is mood. This song had a vibe and a groove, and this it's got a very specific mood that I'd be after when I'm listening to this. Yeah, what an incredible tune! Thanks for the recommendation.
For sure.
Yeah, absolutely.
So what do you think of that?
I'm surprised the proof is actually that high. It's a little smoother than it should be.
At 124, it should burn
It should hurt.
You should feel it.
The nose is weird.
What's weird about it?
I almost smell like sawdust in it.
You got something in your nose.
Could be. I don't know. I smell a lot of oak.
And we definitely get some oak up front, but it's like a. It's like a. To me, it tastes like a really well defined. I'm having struggling with the words, but a really well defined oak. It's not weak at all, and it just kind of, it's like, hey.
So what I get initially, the initial hit, is this really powerful mix of sweet, sour, and bitter all at once.
Yeah.
And the finish kind of fades to a bitter, but not in a bad way, a pleasant bitter. And what's weird is the burn in between the initial and the finish is nowhere near as hot as I would have expected at that proof number. So it's got a smoothness that it really shouldn't have. Well, do you have any idea what this stuff costs?
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's about $90.
I'd say it's about right. I think that's priced about right.
For a barrel proof that's that good?
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's surprisingly high quality for old Forrester.
And here's what's interesting. So the next one we get of one of these might not taste like that.
Called single barrel.
Single barrel. We got a good barrel.
You got a good barrel. Yeah,
Yeah.
it's Dustin's bottle.
It's my bottle. I'll
So-
share it with you.
Hey, if you enjoyed this video, mash that like button. Click subscribe so you get notified when we drop new ones.
Share us with your friends.
Yeah, and most of all, comment down below. Tell us
What to drink.
tell us what to drink, and tell us what songs we need to check out to learn country music. You've been helping us along pretty well so far.
Yep.
A
And
lot of good recommendations.
yeah, and if you're going to throw out an artist, make sure you throw out a song. Just so
Yes,
we know
please.
kind of what to listen to.
Yep.
Because
All right.
artists have hundreds of songs, right?
Some of them do. Yeah. All right, guys. Thanks. We'll see you next time.